Do you remember your first kiss? I certainly do. I remember it like it was yesterday. I was 12 years old, and there was this boy named Maurice that I had the hugest crush on. And I remember telling my friends, and my friends told his friends, and it eventually got back to Maurice. Well, one day we were playing around in the neighborhood at a park, and Maurice pulls me to the side, and he kissed me. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I was scared and shocked because for the longest time, I believed that kissing would get you pregnant.
Oh my God!
And I remember telling my friends, I think Maurice got me pregnant. And when I told them what happened, they laughed at me. Needless to say, I found out that day how you really get pregnant. Now, the moral of this story is kissing cannot get you pregnant. However, it will certainly lead to pregnancy. And good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today's date is Saturday, May 27th, and the local time right now at Atlanta Airport is 4:36 a.m. So, ladies and gentlemen, this should have been my days off, but I did what any financially responsible flight attendant who owes the IRS would do. I picked up a 2-day, and I do want to tell you very quickly where I am going. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going from Atlanta to airport code DFW, which is Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas. And then Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas to airport code BWI, which is Baltimore, Maryland. Now, when I get to Baltimore, Maryland, I do have a 16-hour and 34-minute layover. And then day 2, it is Baltimore to Atlanta, and then Atlanta to airport code NAS. It's Nassau, Bahamas. Yeah, so it is a international turn, going to the Bahamas and coming right back to Atlanta, which is very weird. I've never been there. I heard it's a very good vacation spot, but in my case, I am just doing a turn. Now, guys, the time away from base is 34 hours and 43 minutes. The credit hours for this 2-day is 12 hours and 1 minute. So, guys, I am at the T gates, okay? We're having some construction done, I think, the Terminal D. So we are going out of the T gates, which makes it very easy because as soon as I come out of security, I'm in T gates. No train today. I am near my gate because my report time, I believe, is 4:42 a.m. It is. I've already checked in, so I'm just chilling for a few minutes, and then I'm going to head to my gate and get ready for this trip. So this is the look this morning. I have that Yes Girl wig. It is growing on me. Got to fix it, make sure that part is centered. You guys can see that. It looks like a realistic scalp. It is big, but it's making my face slimmer. So you guys know I like this kind of look. We'll see how this is going to look by the end of the day. But yeah, 2 legs. Don't know what's going to happen. Right now, everything is on time. The crew members, I have flown with each and every one before. So my position, I am a harmonizer. All right? You might hear a couple of hoo-yas if you listen very closely. So that is what I am doing for this 2-day. Of course, I am the most senior, but I did pick this up. So this was the position that was open. All right, guys, so with that being said, let me head to my gate. First leg, Dallas. If there's any changes or anything, I'll be back with you guys. But as it stands, good morning on this good Saturday. All right, guys, we are in Dallas, Fort Worth. It is 8:07 a.m. We are delayed. It was a mechanical delay coming out of Atlanta, oversold flight. We had a few seats open. This is my second leg going to Baltimore. This one is also oversold. I'm just checking. We did trash, but I always do a double glance just to make sure I got everything. Oh, but that first flight, Lord, so many issues. I'm hoping this flight will be better. So as of right now, guys, I am a little tired, but we have plans when we get to Baltimore to take a lift and go to the mall, which is nearby, because I'm trying to get my nails done. So we'll see how that goes. But guys, I'll see you in Baltimore. Good morning again. All right, in Baltimore, about to hit up this mall. Let's see what they have here. I'm going to get my Nando's, try to get my nails done, and might go shopping. Let's see, guys.
2 hours later.
All right, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today's date is Sunday, May the 28th, and the local time right now in Baltimore is about 3:10 a.m. So, ladies and gentlemen, I am just waking up, getting ready because I had a 4:30 a.m. van time. We had 3 legs today: Baltimore to Atlanta, Atlanta to Nassau, Bahamas, and then Nassau, Bahamas back to Atlanta. Now, the one thing I always do when I get up is I always refresh my schedule to see if something has changed, the plane's late, anything. So I did that and noticed that a portion of my trip has been canceled. So it looks like the turn has been taken off my schedule and we only have one leg, Baltimore to Atlanta. Now, I called cruise scheduling because they still had my report time at 5:10 a.m. to the gate, despite us working the flight later on this afternoon that leaves at 13:01. And we get to Atlanta about 14:59. So they adjusted our report time to 12:11 p.m. and we are working the flight from Baltimore to Atlanta, which makes me very, very happy. Now, I did make sure that cruise scheduling lets the hotel staff know that we're going to be in this room a little bit longer so they do not kick us out, because I think we had this room up until a certain time, right? Because we were supposed to leave at 4:30 a.m. So they said they're going to take care of it. But guys, I am going back to sleep. But that is the update. The Nassau, Bahamas turn has been canceled. All right, guys, we are at the airport in Baltimore. It is 12-ish. So our flight is further delayed now until 3:28 p.m. So as of right now, we need to call cruise scheduling. I don't know what's going on, but our passengers are upset, and I totally understand why. I am not sure what happened, if they canceled the turn or if the flight leaving Atlanta never came here. I am not sure. This is like live right now, but I need to figure out more information, so y'all stay tuned. I don't know if this flight's gonna get canceled. I don't know what's gonna happen, but so we're here, but I don't know what's going on. All right, guys, update. Still at the airport. It is like 2:20 p.m. Our flight has been delayed to now 6:40 p.m. I don't know what's going on. They are sending pilots on Spirit here, I guess, to work our flight from Baltimore to Atlanta. I have a trip in the morning at 7:55 a.m. I don't know if I'm legal. I know that I am under 11 hours of rest, but over 10 hours. And I think that my rest can be reduced to 10 hours, so I'm not sure if they're gonna keep me on the flight or not. It is holiday pay. I was supposed to do a Denver and DC layover, working with Hunter, so I don't know as of right now. But I am scheduled to get back to Atlanta, if everything goes according to plan, 8:38 p.m. So how they do our schedules is it's block plus 30. So 30 minutes after that would be 9:08 is when I will be released, right? Because 8:38 p.m. is when I land, block 30 more minutes. So 9:08 p.m. and my next trip reports at 7:55 a.m. So I don't know, but people are upset. I have no answers for them. I'm just sitting here minding my business, y'all, and waiting to that next flight. But I had a burger and fry at the little Mexican restaurant. Yeah, I'm just gonna sit here and chill because I have no answers. This is the real life of a flight attendant. So ladies and gentlemen, I am back in Atlanta and the local time is 10:23 p.m. Today has been a heck of a day. So we had a delay that continued and continued. So our plane never left Atlanta to come to Baltimore. It was supposed to come in the morning, never did. We had to wait for a pilot who came on Spirit. As soon as the pilot got there, we started boarding. I'm just a little irritated because I thought, okay, all of this delaying and everything, I would not be legal for my trip, but I am. So as it stands, I am under 11 hours of rest, but over 10. Now this is where I tell you guys, you must know your contract. We landed at 8:23. We had to wait for marshals to marshal us into the gate. So we opened the door 8:51 p.m. So I tell you guys, it is block plus 30. So 30 minutes from 8:51 p.m. is 9:21 p.m. That is when I am officially released. Now 9:21 p.m. still puts me over 10 hours. So I'm under 11, but over 10 hours. My contract states if it was scheduled, meaning if this whole delay was scheduled, I can be reduced to 11 hours of rest. But if it was not, which this delay was not scheduled, meaning that when they made this pairing, they did not add all of these delays. They can reduce my rest to 10 hours. So I have a little bit over 10 hours of rest, but I am under 11. I am very upset. I'm gonna be honest with you. I thought I would have time to recuperate. I do not. Was at the airport since like 11-ish. Just a lot that happened, but I will say that the flight coming from Baltimore to Atlanta was 1 hour and 18 minutes. We were on an A320 SpaceFlex. The passengers, they could have been upset, but they were actually pretty cool. So I'm just happy that this is over with. Little upset that I have to work in the morning, but that's how it is. I took a sleeping pill. I am about to go to bed. I just want to come and end this vlog. It was a good stay in Baltimore. I got my nails done. I got my toes done, which I desperately needed. I got some shoes that I love, and that was really about it. Thank you guys for coming with me to Baltimore. It was a 2-day that I did pick up on my days off. Now I have to try and get some rest because I'm doing this all over again tomorrow, which will make me working 6 days in a row. So Ford Explorers, we'll talk later. Good night.